Hey everyone, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am in the most zen room of the entire house. This is the bottom floor, and this is the cat room. It's the largest room in the house. The cats have indoor and outdoor. And people always want to know, am I a dog guy or a cat guy? And I get that question all the time, and I'm just an animal guy. Like, I literally love all animals. I would rescue any animal in the world that I could. And I love cats. I've always loved cats. I'm so much calmer. Like, it would be so much better for my mental health, for my energy, if I was just around the cats all day. When I'm around the dogs, everything is intense and I'm hyper aware and I'm, constantly kind of on guard, right? And with cats, it's just so calm and chill and relaxing. And we really do, I'm not just saying this because they're mine. I'm telling you, like, anyone who meets my cats, no one can believe how nice they are and how loving they are. And all the cats are such a vibe. Like, they all get along so well. They're so sweet and affectionate. And I really wish I could be down here more often. I mean, truthfully, if I had the time, I'd be out here with the cats way more often. And when I had less dogs, I was with the cats more often, And also when I had less dogs, the cats and the dogs were all living together. Now we have a cat door that separates the dogs from being able to get down here. But when I had like under 40 or 50 dogs, it was just one big animal house, There was also less cats. So as the Asher House expands, as we continue to grow, I would love to rescue more and more cats. We're not even scratching the surface of what I want to do when it comes to animal rescue for cats, specifically when it comes to cat rescue. But right now our focus is dogs, and as we continue to grow our team and our funding and everything, there's so much more that I want to do to help cats. I absolutely love cats. Like, I've never met a cat I didn't like. I love how cats just are really so independent. They don't give an F if you like them or not. Everything is about cat time and how the cats like it and want it, and I just really respect that. I just think it's so cool that we have these little lions. We have adopted a lot of our cats out. People always ask, are any of our cats available for adoption? A lot of them are full-time residents, but we do adopt out cats every now and then. And of course, as we continue to grow, our adoption program for our cats will continue to grow as well. So I'm not a dog guy, I'm not a cat guy. I love every animal in the world, and I would rescue every single animal in the world if I could, And that's the plan one day. So with all this room, the cats are always doing a lot of different activities. That's something that I enjoy doing, is coming down here and just seeing all the new spots that they have found or made their own since the last time I'd been down, which is just in a day. They're always finding like different spots to climb on and to scratch. And I love seeing a different cat on the wheel. As cats get more confident, they start using it more and more, and it's just really good for them. But the craziest thing is that like once a week when I come down here, there'll be a bird in here. The cats will get a bird, and I don't get how they're doing it. But here, let me show you. Come outside real quick. They just wait by the catio, by the fence, and they wait for a bird to land on there, and then they just grab them. I mean, it's crazy. Like, they're such good hunters, and that's something that they do a lot. They are outside. When I'm in the room, when I come down, did you hear that bird? That bird just got. I'm just kidding. When I'm in the cat room, they're all in there with me, They love people, they love the staff. But when I'm not in there, they're all out here just looking at the birds, waiting, hunting. It's really, really cool. They have their routine down, like they get fed twice a day. They have their hard food, their wet food. They all have their individual needs, and I'd like to think we meet all of them, We have a lot of stuff going on in the cat room, and it's all really laid out perfectly for them. But this is what I mean. So we're gonna expand this outdoor catio. As you can see, it stops here at this door, and it's gonna go all the way around this entire outside of the house here, all the way to the back. So it's pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what it turns into. Yeah, I decided to give them the biggest room in the house because it was the easiest to give them access to the balcony. And cats, you know, I'm not playing fetch with them all day. Like, I wanted them to have the most amount of room so they could feel like they have the most amount of freedom without being, you know, loose outside. And eventually, as we continue to grow and increase funding and everything, the whole outside of the bottom floor, the entire outside is gonna be gated and this whole custom catio. It's gonna be so cool, man. So I'm really, really excited about that. They're gonna love it. They spend so much time outside. Like, I'm so glad that they're able to have this room. We have a bunch of catios, and the reason why we have these catios is for when we introduce a new cat to the cat pack. They'll be in the catio for a couple of weeks to get used to all the cats, let the cats, you know, smell them and get comfortable with the amount of cats and their space. That way they have a space because we'll leave it open for them. And if they're uncomfortable at all, they could just go back into their catio. This is the access, how they get out inside and outside right here. I think we need a new cat tree. This one's been there for a while. As we continue to expand the catio, we'll bring in more cats. The next project in the near future, hopefully, is we have a whole facility, just like we have Lily's Lighthouse. I want to have one just for cats so we could really have a full-on cat adoptions program, cat rescue. And I'll probably never go in there because if I do, I'm going to want to keep my own cats, you know? So these will be, you know, my cats, and we'll have the cat structure and rescue still on the property, but separate from here. A really fun fact is I used to approach cats the same exact way I approach dogs, and I would just go up and start petting them. And our veterinarian, Dr. Thompson, she also has a cat rescue. She's amazing, right? So she loves cats. She has a cat rescue, and we've actually adopted, I believe, 3 or 4 cats from her cat rescue, including Marbles. And she saw the way I would approach cats, and she's like, hey, whoa, 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 like, you're approaching them the way you approach a dog. You have to speak cat. And what she taught me is she would just take her finger and let the cat, just like let the cat smell my finger and then get comfortable. And I noticed, like, there's no cats around me right now, but when I would put my finger against the cat's nose, she said, let the cat smell you, and then she'll let you know if she accepts you or wants you to pet her. And that's what I do now. I just, you know, very delicately, I put my finger up and the cat will smell and then let me pet her or him, and it's really cute. So because of our vet, Dr. Thompson, Jessica Thompson, I approach cats completely differently, and it's really helped build my bond with them a lot quicker. This is Darwin right here, and you see, just like that, Darwin here is one of the cats that we rescued. I went to take my dogs to the vet, and Dr. Thompson had a bonded pair, 2 siblings, in a kennel available for adoption at the vet's office. And when I met Darwin and his sister, when I met them at the vet for the first time, I said, can I please adopt them? I love them. She's like, let me think about it. And I kept coming to visit them, and she could see how much I really love them. And she made me show her the plan of, you know, making sure they would be safe with the dogs. And she came to do a home check to make sure they'd have their own area. And that's kind of when we became really good friends, and we created a trust, and she's now our, you know, we have many veterinarians. She's one of our first ones and one of our main ones. She taught me a lot about cats. We've taken in quite a few cats from her now. I believe it's 5 or 6 actually, now that I think about it. Thanks so much, guys. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Should I meow? No, I'm just kidding.